Guys, welcome to the channel again. It's another day to work on our beautiful camo covered Chevy Suburban. I'm kidding though, because under this is actually blue. Eventually we'll get to that, but we're gonna try and finish all the mechanical stuff on it. If you notice behind me, it's up on the jack because of my one fear, the brake line's leaking. So I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna get right into it. We're gonna get that tire off. We're gonna pull the inner fender liner out and see where it's leaking. Okay, as you can see, we've gotten the entire inner fender liner out. So now I'm starting to pull all this stuff away. I'm just gonna bring the camera in. So we got the wiring out of the way. I know the leak is somewhere in here, and then you can kind of see maybe a little bit kind of still wet right there. So let's pull this apart, get the wiring out of the way, and then I can hopefully see where the line's leaking. Ooh, nice and wet right there. Oh boy. Got a nice rubber jacket on it, and I can't tell where it's coming from. Oh, except for right there. Okay. So we're gonna have to get some brake lines for this. Not really sure which one's leaking yet. So give us a few seconds. We're gonna just cut so I can have him get in the truck and pump the brakes a few times, and then I can see exactly where it's leaking. All right, so if you can bring the camera in a little bit here. This might be really hard to see, but this upper line right here, way it wraps down, when it gets down to about here, it's leaking. Quite badly, actually. When he pushes in, and she squirts pretty good. So I'm gonna have to try and pull this out of here the best I can without breaking the other one, and then see exactly where the brake is. I doubt I can get this thing anywhere. I'm hoping I can just try and patch it. Disclaimer, I'm not a certified mechanic. I'm just a detailer that unfortunately knows how to do this stuff. So we're gonna have to pull this apart, and I'm gonna have to get underneath the truck to see what's going. All right, I've finally gotten all these clips loose. So this line that does run up in the top, right over in here, in this rubber jacketed part, it's where it's leaking. So I'm hoping that I can as it goes down below, because it actually becomes the lower line because they cross over. I'm hoping that I can cheat and cut out a piece and then just do a couple bends and then put it back in. So like splice it here and then splice it down here in the back where I can get to it. And then that should fix the problem, because the rest of the line, I mean, it's not great, but it's not leaking. So we're gonna go run to the parts store and see if we can get some brake line.
What are you doing there, buddy?
Oh, it gets better. Brake line up here is leaking somewhere, so I got to get this fender liner out of the way. I'm really hoping I can do that without taking the tire off. I'm hoping.
Oh.
I'm optimistic. I might throw a screwdriver across the garage in a minute. There's a tool for this. I don't have it because I'm cheap and I won't buy it because I don't normally do this. So a screwdriver and needle those pliers works just fine normally. As I hit the camera. Oh, I missed that one. I'm blind. Oh, this is just so much fun. Did I miss one? Oh, I did. I missed two. There's so many. The trick is to do this without breaking these. Because then they've just become bonus parts. And somehow I feel you're getting the easy job here. Oh, I'm gonna throw a screwdriver.
Remember, guys, if you like this video, leave a comment, leave a like, and share this video with a friend.
And when you comment, make sure you say how much of an idiot I am because I don't use the tool that would actually make this easier.
Or leave a comment asking a question about what we're doing.
Yes, that's even better.
Or what you'd like to see.
Oh, gee, my God, there's another one down here. Engineers are the greatest thing on earth. They sit home in a bed at night and think of these things. Oh, look, a broken tab. Huh. I know where that used to go. How many more clips? What do we got over here? Is it this? Is it this thing? I don't know. What is holding you in? Ah. Aha! Ooh, yummy. That's nice. A little bit more pine needles and leaves. Huh. Boy, I can really see where that leak was now. And then this wonderful thing won't let go. Okay, that's good. That's good. And then we got this thing. The real trick is getting all this back in when you're done. That's the fun part. What is it? Oh, that's the washer fluid jug. Don't want to pull on that thing too much. Look, there's still washer fluid in there. Success, I'm winning. Come on, you're on the last nub. Ah! Oh, come on. There's another one.
Comment down below how long it would take you to do this job.
A lot quicker than me, I bet. Aha! Mwah! Okay. Well, that's nice. It's huh. Okay. Well, let's see if I can see where which one was leaking again. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's yeah, there she is. Oh, that's yeah. He might be in trouble. Oh. You gotta love upstate New York and all of the salt that they use, because you know, if this was down in like the south part of the country, this you wouldn't even know of this. Rust? What are you talking about? What is rust?
Comment down below if you live in the South and what your cars look like.
Probably better than this. All right. I'm pretty sure it's this. I don't know what this is. What's this? Oh, that's part of the frame. Oh yeah, it's definitely this. Oh yeah, that's nice. What is this thing? Is this an oil light? Oh, I'm blind now.
I can't really see what you're doing.
Where does this go next? Oh, it goes back over here. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that was talk about force in there. Easy. All right. We're going to cut for a second so my wonderful cameraman can go in and push the brake pedal again, because I'm pretty sure it's this, but I got to double check to make sure.
Stand by.
So definitely the front brake line, sadly.
Are you sure it's not the back brake line?
Oh, that too. That too. Somebody replaced this line. I don't even know what that one's for. I think maybe the other side. I don't know how GM ran these. I don't even see it. It disappears behind the loom. Oh, there it goes. Does it turn? It turns. I'm not really sure what that's for. Huh. Something else is leaking. I'm guessing that's probably oil. Because what else would not be leaking on it? This is going to be a blast. Here, bring the camera in here. Can you see right there? Can you see that? That is going to be a joy like none other to separate. Because I almost bet a paycheck that it's going to break. Because my goal would be to separate that there and then cut the brake line back there where it's halfway decent and then just piece a new piece in. I can't guarantee that's going to be the way it's going to be, though. So we're going to try and separate this, though. So we're going to cut again and then see where we go from there.
What are you doing there, buddy?
It's not good. See, there broke also, and up here somewhere in this jumbled up mess. But now this, surprise, doesn't want to come off. So I was really hoping I could save this. I'm gonna have to call the parts store and see if they have this hose that goes to here. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try. I think I can cut the line back here though. I got it apart enough to where we can separate it. But I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here because she's what you call stripped. Not surprised. So bear with us because we're gonna try and get this done. Like I said, I want to put a patch here and then I'll just bend the lines the way it's supposed to, put it back to here. But I'm really hoping I don't have to buy this rubber hose. So let me see what I can do to get that off. Great news, I managed to save it. Bad news is, the line is what you call toast. I had to use your handy dandy, will pretty much grab onto anything vice grips, and as you can see, the line is really not attached to anything anymore. It's kind of a lie, actually. I'm pretty sure actually I can grab a pair of pliers and just take this thing right out because it's spinning so nicely. Let's try that. Let's try it. Okay, I'm trying it. Oh, it's working. Oh, this is splendid. This couldn't have worked out any better.
I mean, sure?
Yeah, well,
probably could have.
Yeah, maybe not have to do this at all. Huh. Oh, that's fine. We can reuse this, don't you think?
I think so.
So this is the flared end I was talking about. It seals itself down in there and then it won't leak anymore. So now I'm going to cut this line and then take it with us. Then I got to pull the alternator out and we're going to go to the parts store. So I'm going to cut that. Then we'll be back when we start pulling the alternator off.
And remember, the first one who can tell us what brand shoe Jeremy's wearing gets a $15 Amazon gift card. Ready? Clear.
So as you can see, there's just a little rust right here. I don't know why it was leaking, honestly. I mean, it looks fine. It looks fine. Oh, there's a nice hole right there. So we have this. They need this so they can match up the brake line size. There's the end of it that I just cut off way over in there. And then they're going to need this so we know what size fittings to get. And then, with any luck, we'll hopefully have this back together today. I can't guarantee that because I know my luck. So now we're done with this part. Now we're going to start working on getting the alternator out, which that's going to be a breeze compared to this. So let's reset, and then we'll be back once we get up there and start taking that thing off.
Yes, I cut.
Cut.
Oh, sorry.
much, much bigger fryer. Oh my God. Now I gotta figure out how to get that thing out of there. She's stuck.
So what does this have to do with detailing?
You're gonna ask me that the whole time. Whoa.
Comment down below. Tell us what your favorite fast food restaurant chain is.
Ha! I got it. Yeah, the trick is you're not to hit Robert in the face.
Last time Jeremy used that crowbar, he was breaking into a bank.
Yeah.
A piggy bank.
Oh. She's free and dirty.
You heard it here, folks. He's giving it away for free.
Oh, yeah, that's... I can't imagine why that doesn't charge anymore. You poor thing, you're probably tired. Ooh, that's nice. Leaves anyone? Hard to believe. Hard to believe there'd be any in here.
Oh, I get it. Hard to believe the leaves.
No, that's not what I was getting at, but okay, I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna go put this stuff in the truck and we'll get some parts. Are you ready? Are you ready to go get parts? I don't really want to go get parts, but we're gonna have to go get parts.
Clear.
Okay, we got our snacks. Got the parts. Let's hope to God this works. So good news is we got a nice, shiny, pretty new alternator. She even sounds good. We're going to put that in. And then we'll go over here. We'll go over here and show you. It's good stuff. We ended up getting these trunks for brake line. This should take care of the front. Where is it? There it is. This should take care of this one. I'll have to bend it and shape it. And then the back one will hopefully go there. It's not the right way. I would not recommend, again, not a certified mechanic, but piecing it together, good enough. As I said to Rob on the way back, if this doesn't work, then I'll spend the money and buy the whole stainless steel kit. But for now, this is going to hopefully just work. All right. So now we're going to start putting this in, as I put my big head in the way. All right. Let's see how this drops out. Oh, it doesn't like to, as usual. Go figure. Huh. Okay. This ought to be fun. All right, alternator's in. Gingerly get in here. So yummy. All right, so now we're gonna run it and make sure that the alternator is charging. Check tire pressure. Weird. Ooh, it's coming up. Battery lights out. And we're charging again. Perfect. The only lights are on are the ones that have been on. All right. Well, time of night. It's a lot later than I wanted it to be. So tomorrow I'm probably going to start tackling the brakes on the front and rear and get that done. So I guess until next time, we'll talk to you later. It's another day, and I have great news. We finally got the brakes fixed. Bad news is this side of the garage is it's taking a little bit of a beating. But we're gonna clean this after we get this put back together so we can drive it out of here. So stick around because it's gonna be a good day. Okay, everything's back together. The fender liners are in. I still don't have any leaks. So we're gonna give it its first drive. See what it does. Still telling me to service the brake system. See what I can do to fix that. Oh, that feels good. Holding! Holding! It's stopping! Good. Not blowing out any lines yet. Guys, that's a great thing. It's actually working and it's not leaking. Which means we can go on to the next step of getting all of this off the side of it. And then, you know, the smell on the back of it smells like a hobo opened up the rear hatch, peed in it. Quite disturbing. We might even go as far as today, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time today to actually wash this, but we might go as far as today of maybe fixing the poor bumper that's slightly misshapen. I think if I put some heat to the back of this, it'll actually straighten back out. But I just can't get over how well this is running, considering it's been sitting for 7 years, the gas has been in there for 7 years, and it's really not skipping a beat. I'm actually impressed with it. They must use good quality gas when they did that. So the next step's going to be come with me. Come with me. This is the project we're actually going to do tonight. We're going to get this picked up. Get rid of the squirrel nest that was underneath the engine, and get the floor cleaned up and put all the tools away, and then we can actually start working in here again. So I guess there's no better time than now to get after it. Okay, now that the mess is cleaned up, we're going to give you a brief tour of the setup we have here. It's not much. I'm eventually hoping to be larger and a bigger facility, but this is just kind of just starting out. So over here is we got the big air compressor. In this cabinet, I store all of my automotive stuff that I don't really use much anymore. There's not a bunch of stuff in here. There's some different sprays and carb cleaners and stuff like that in here. Battery charger, some small automotive stuff I use. This is the workbench. Keep the shop back over here just because of space reasons, and then over on this side is where all the detailing stuff is pretty much kept. The carpet extractor I use, I don't use one of those big fancy ones. I actually use a Bissell Little Green Pro Heat, and it works just as good. The cart that I pretty much store all of whatever detailing stuff I'm going to use for an actual detail, I'll put on the cart and then move it. Because sometimes I'll bring them vehicles in here. If I have a vehicle like my truck that doesn't fit in here, I'll do it all in the driveway. So I'll put everything on the cart and then bring it out. This cabinet, it's a little light right now because I just cleaned a bunch of my towels, but I have the drying towels here. All the green towels I use for all the interior cleaning. Blue towels are for leather. These towels in the back are for the body, and then these are for the windows. All the cleaning products that I use. 2 different wash mitts. And then a very cheap polisher that eventually I'm going to upgrade. All my drill brushes. I got some McCulloch steamer down there that I use. And then this shows the name, OCD. I keep all of my tools organized so I know where they are at any given time. And then over here is the ozone machine, which I'm definitely going to use on the Suburban to get rid of that odor smell. And then last I have the pressure washer. Small sink area, and then for small little vacuum stuff, I have a vacuum mounted on the wall over there I can use if need be. That's pretty much it. There's not a lot of room in here, but it works for now. We got the TV mounted on the wall if we want to watch stuff with real details. it keeps us out of the elements. If it's raining, we can pull stuff in here if it's small enough, and it'll work for now. I have something in mind. Eventually, I'm hoping I can move towards it and get out of this garage and be in a larger facility, but it takes time. So I think that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I actually plan on starting the full wash process, tearing everything out. So stay tuned. That's probably going to be pretty satisfying to watch. So please like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on. And we'll catch you next time.